Microsoft has created a new authoring tool for the web named WebMatrix, which is focused on creating websites the way that you want to create them. You can create websites from scratch, you can use a template, or you can use one of many popular open source applications. WebMatrix lets you download these applications from an application gallery, customize them for your needs, optimize for the web, and deploy to your hosting provider. And if you don't have a hosting provider, well, don't worry, WebMatrix can help you find one. To install WebMatrix, you can use the Web Platform Installer, which is a free application from Microsoft, and it makes it easy for you to install and configure many different web-related technologies. You can download the Web Platform Installer from microsoft.com/web. Once you've downloaded and installed it, you'll see a UI something like this one. As I mentioned, there's lots of different web platform technologies that you can install, but today we're just going to take a look at WebMatrix, and you can install that by selecting the Getting Started tab and then pressing the big friendly Install WebMatrix button. After installing WebMatrix and after running it for the first time, you'll see a dialog like this one. This is the one that allows you to pick how you're going to create your sites. What we're going to be looking at today is how you can create a site from a web gallery. The web gallery, as you can see, is a number of open source web applications. With WebMatrix, all you have to do is select the application that you want, in this case WordPress, and select Next, and WebMatrix will handle the difficult task of downloading it for you, configuring it, hooking up to your database, figuring out any of your dependencies and installing all of them and configuring them for you. Here I have to just accept the EULA for WordPress, and it's actually downloaded and installed WordPress for me, and now I just have to connect to my WordPress database and I'll be good to go. So here we can see now that WordPress is successfully installed, and if I press OK, I'll be taken to my WebMatrix workbench. When you open a site in WebMatrix, the user interface is designed to provide you with a list of options for managing your website. For example, you can edit pages in your site, you can manage your site's database, you can run reports, you can test your website locally using the built-in IIS Developer Express, or you can publish your website to an internet hosting company, all from within the WebMatrix tool. Once we've installed an application, you might be wondering, well, how do I customize it? I have WordPress now, but what do I do with it? Well, this is very, very easy to do. We can do this by opening the Files workspace, and here we can see all our source files for our WordPress installation. So for example, say I want to modify the header.php file in a WordPress theme. I just simply find my theme, find the header.php, and then I can edit my source code directly here. Or as another example, the 404.php, which gets called when a page isn't found, has a very, very basic piece of code in here saying error 404 not found, and I can just change my code. I can just use standard HTML to do whatever I like. Please call support, or of course I would do a much more detailed page in this case. One of the great features of WebMatrix is the fact that it bundles a fully featured web server called IIS Developer Express. This lets me test your website on your local computer before you post it to your internet hosting company. When you're editing a web page, you can preview your changes in any web browser that's installed on your computer by clicking Run on the WebMatrix toolbar. Here you see I only have Internet Explorer installed, so if I click Run, I can now test my page. And because this is the first time I'm running WordPress, I get this one. So I can say test blog and type in my email address. If you've done WordPress, you'll be very familiar with this. So now I have a WordPress blog up and running. WebMatrix comes with a handy database manager so that you can control your website's data using the same user interface that you're using to manage your site's web content. The database management features in WebMatrix allow you to create tables, views, stored procedures in SQL Server or MySQL as easily as if you were using a desktop application like Microsoft Access. To access your website's data, all you need to do is select the Databases workspace in WebMatrix and connect to your data. All of your tables, views, stored procedures, you name it, are available for you to edit. Once you've created your website, you may be wondering how your site will appear to search engines like Google, Bing, and Yahoo. Well, WebMatrix has your answer. It's a built-in search engine optimization feature. To analyze your website, all you need to do is click on the Reports workspace in WebMatrix, click New, and then click OK. Once Webmatrix has analyzed your website, Webmatrix will display a list of SEO violations that it finds, along with individual details and recommendations about how to fix each violation. You can easily navigate to each issue and you can fix it all from within Webmatrix. After you've finished creating and modifying your website, it's time to publish your site to an internet hosting company. If you don't have a hosting company, Webmatrix conveniently provides a list of hosting companies for you to choose from. And after you've selected one, Webmatrix takes care of all of the publishing details for you. You can simply configure your publishing details here using these different protocols, FTP, SSL, or Web Deploy, and you can publish and manage your site directly from within Webmatrix. To learn more about Webmatrix and the Microsoft Web Platform, please see the following website, www.microsoft.com/web.